What's up guys, it's Oidh here, and I left it a little bit of time before making the whole, my thoughts on the 2DS video, but I've decided it's about time now, and, I've had a bit of experience with Nintendo consoles in the past. I mean, sitting next to me, I've got particularly handheld, sitting next to me, I've got a 3DS XL, and then I've got a DS somewhere else in my room, and then, a Game Boy, and so yeah, I look at this and I think it's a good idea personally. At the same time, you could just think, if you just wanted to get into the Nintendo franchise to play some of the games, that you're thinking of playing, such as like Animal Crossing and Luigi's Mansion 2, Super Mario 3D Land, Mario Kart 7. The list goes on and on and on. Pokemon X and Y in particular. You can just get like a second-hand 3DS and everything. But I think it's a little different than that. I think it's kind of I never use the 3D on my 3DS. I prefer it without the 3D, and I just like it that way. And B, the hinges really bother me on the thing. I love how compact it is, being able to fold it up, but at the same time it just really irritates me that there's that tiny bit of wobble, and if you've been playing it for a while it just gets incredibly frustrating. I get the same thing with my Kindle, because I have this Kindle Paperwhite and it's really good, but the little flip cover that I have for it sort of doesn't line up with it, because obviously it's fabric, so it just sort of it's I don't know, things bother me when they move ever so slightly, or it just gets really irritating. And yeah, I like the fact that it's solid, and obviously you can see that they've moved up all of the controls, so it probably fits a lot more comfortably in your hand. The one thing that I don't like about it is the colors. I'd rather have some sort of plain white or plain black than the black and blue and then white and red. But I don't know, at the same time I think it's kind of designed for kids anyway, so I don't know, perhaps it'll still be successful. I struggle to see it being successful just because of the storm of people that are putting it down, and the fact that no one really wants it. But at the same time, it's a bit of a weird console, of course, because no one really wants it. Everyone would rather have the XL, but at the same time, it's good if you want something really inexpensive that you can buy just to play all them great games, and it comes out on the same day as Pokemon X and Y, which I still haven't decided which one I'm gonna get. I'll probably decide like the day before it comes out and just order it on Amazon or something. So yeah, and of course it plays all the old DS games, so you could probably, sell your DS on eBay for like 30 quid and pick one up for, I think they're £120. I'm not sure what they are in dollars. I normally talk in dollars because I have more US viewers. But they're £120, which is 30 or so pounds cheaper than the normal DS, which is a considerable saving thinking about it. So, I think they're good if you want to get rid of your old DS and just roll with that. The only issue is you don't get that amazing Game Boy Advance feature, which is just, if you don't own any Game Boy Advance games, then it won't matter to you. But I just love how well Game Boy Advance plays, how well Game Boy Advance games play on my normal DS. It's just, they run smoothly and perfectly, and the sound is very good. And what else is so good about them? Oh yeah, the backlight. The backlight is very powerful, and unless you want to go out and buy, your Game Boy Micro, you're not gonna get as good backlight out there. So I think it's a good idea for all those of you who want to go out and buy, a decent gaming system that you can play a lot of really good games on, because of course Nintendo has the best IPs, compared to the Vita, which I'm pretty sure sold less than the Wii U. which sold. Hold on, I need to get this list up actually now. And if you go up the list a little bit, you can see that the Wii U sold 3.61 million, and you know you kind of struggle to see how they're really making anything from that. You know, it's just, I don't know. You know, if you go up to the GameCube, which was considered a failure, 21.74 million. You know, if you really compare the figures here, and you know, I'll go up to the Wii, which sold 100 million. Yeah, 100.04 million. It just struggles to compare. And I mean, when you think about it, the Wii U is a Wii as well, and there's a lot of really good titles already on the thing. And you know, you add that to all the good Wii U titles that are out there, and you know, I was making the same argument earlier for the 2DS. You know, there's a ton of existing titles out there that people want to play. You can never really tell whether people are really gonna go out and buy these things. So I don't know. I just think it's a good idea, and I'm guessing they're selling at a profit. I mean, they can't be at this stage selling at a loss. The console's been out for a while, and you know, they're probably not doing what Sony did with the PlayStation 3 and selling at a loss for, I think it was until 2011, which just seems stupid. So yeah, I'm probably going to end off this video now, and you know, those are my thoughts. In a bit, guys. Bye.
Thanks for watching The Oidh's Noise, and be sure to subscribe to keep up to date with his latest gaming content.